here at No Problem Raceway in Bellarose, Louisiana. The swamps.
Watch it. People get upset. This ain't the swamps. What?
I mean, no offense by that, guys. We're in the dirty south.
But it's the fucking swamp.
There's
a fucking swamp all around us.
We're surrounded by swamps.
And the mosquitoes are gonna drag us away.
The mosquitoes are like hummingbirds. So last night you seen we made one pass, it went right. We kind of, you know, suspected that. We regrouped, went back up for the second one, and made a good lick. You know, it was a good lick. We had we lost a wastegate reference line. No big deal. It was towards the very end of the run. Got that sorted out, and we're ready to go for round one of the Invitational today.
Drew number 14, and we got BF Jeezy, man, Brandon James.
Mr. Mega Cash Days.
Yep, that big fucking blower car he's got, man, it runs good.
Oh yeah, it's loud too.
So we can't make a mistake.
Nope.
So it's a winnable race. I think we can outrun him.
For sure.
But, you know.
I mean, you know they're going to bring their A game. They know they got to because our car's not slow. So I imagine that they're going to shoot for something. And we just need to, like you said, we need to have our shit together, go up there, do our thing, and hopefully make it to the next round. So, car's ready. We're just waiting on them to call us up at this point. We'll put some gas in it, put it all back together, and head up there and see what happens.
So we still got 30 minutes, and that's when the first pairs come up.
Oh, okay.
And since it's just me and you, I'll have to come back here, because you can't push and drive the car up there.
Man, dude, it'd be talent.
Yeah. At that point, you just have to drive it up there.
Yeah. Ain't no street car if you can't drive it up to the lanes.
Oh, we could.
Yeah.
But it'd be stupid.
Yeah.
So I think everything's good. I think everything's ready. Hopefully this is the beginning to our road to a win.
Man, dude, it'd be nice. It'd just be nice. Like, there's really nothing else to say about that. It's not from a lack of effort on our end this year that we haven't won one. We've just, it hasn't been our time. How's that? I mean, plain and simple.
Yeah, and then the couple of times that it was our time,
we fucked it up.
So, without taking all the blame, we got to take some blame.
Yeah.
We've had stupid little failure parts. I know everybody that's watching this knows. We have got to set ourselves in position to not have them stupid little problems.
Yep.
We should have won Virginia. Like, that's the one that I can think of off the top of my head.
Still bitter about that one.
I also feel like, man, even though we made it to the Final Four at SGMP, that's not one that I'm counting that we should have won. No. We just got out fucking tuned.
Yep.
I didn't know. Like,
we didn't know the Bird Boys was fixing to lay one on us.
I had no. I'll be honest with you. If I could go back to that time right now, I'd go, hell yeah, this tune-up is gonna outrun them. And it didn't.
Yep.
You know, so I think that's whenever my eyes woke up to how fast everybody is.
Yep.
I thought, you know, hey, testing, we've been really fast out here. Fuck, so's everybody else.
Oh yeah.
You know, so yes, definitely the Bird Brothers woke me up and made me realize that wasn't gonna cut it.
Well, we kind of realized that we don't save the big dog for the final round. We put the big dog in to start off, and then we build off of it.
Yep.
So, and that's what we've done pretty much the rest of the season.
Yes.
So, yeah, you know,
there's a couple more that stand out, like,
oh yeah, Virginia, Firebird. We had an amazingly fast car.
We had a shot at.
But then there was a fire.
But then, yeah, something happened. We caught on fire.
Yeah, that whole deal. So. Yeah, you know, like you said, without taking too much of the blame, we got to take some blame for not having a win yet. But, you know, today's a new day, and we're going to go out there and do everything we can to try to bring one home. So we'll get the car ready. We'll head up there when they call us and get this first one over with.
Yep.
you up to, Phantom?
So as you can see, the compressor housing is full of rubber. And the reason for that is the tire is too close to the housing, or the turbo is too close to the tire, whatever you want to say. And whenever, like during the pass, pretty much this tire is off the ground the whole time. So as soon as he dumps out of the throttle though, the tire hits the ground, comes back up, and it hits the turbo. You can see it's shaving the compressor housing off. This was a brand new tire yesterday. It's got 3 passes on it now, and it's already messed up. So I'm gonna pull this housing off. I'm gonna clean the housing out, clean as much of the compressor wheel as I can, and maybe we'll pick up some boost that we're missing. So get this pulled off and clean it up. See, it's just full everywhere of rubber. All right, what's up everybody? We are here, we've made it to the last race. Bradenton Motorsports Park here in Bradenton, Florida. Race 15 of this long, grueling season. It's been tough. We've had absolute terrible luck. We have screwed ourselves a few times. That's part of racing, happens to everybody. All the way from the top to the bottom. I mean, Ryan Martin's had trouble. Lizzie Musey, Kai Kelly, Swanstrom, all of them. You know, the ones there at the top, they've battled through better and they have reaped the benefits. You know, they're up in the top of the point. So having said that, we did draw the team attack yesterday. We did want to race it. We drew Swanstrom first round, as you've seen there, and we got around them. We always like racing those guys. We see a lot of trash talk on the internet, and it's not really from us, and it's not from them. It's, you know, just the fans going back and forth. It's whatever. It's part of racing. We like to read it. I like to jump in there and mix it up with them every now and then when I'm bored. But no hard feelings with those guys. We always like racing them because we know we're going to get a heads-up race and find out who's faster that round. They got a fast hot rod. We got a fast hot rod. We are 3-0 against them though this season. So, you know, they are number 2 in the points currently. So to have a leg up on them, you know. Of course, we're going to hold our head on that a little bit. So, unfortunately, we drew probably the other fastest car in team attack for second round in Lizzie Musey. We just didn't have enough to go around her. We gave her a good race. From what it looks like on a 360 camera there that you've seen, it had to be within inches at the finish line. Sean got on the radio after. He said, man, I don't know how her win light came on. He was pretty sure that he ended up driving around her, but the timing system doesn't lie. So congrats to her. I believe I just heard over the intercom that she won team attack. I couldn't really tell. I can't really hear. I'm sitting over here in between a couple generators. So it was her and Kai in the finals of the team attack. So what you just seen a little bit ago, we were cleaning the compressor housing and the compressor wheel on the turbo. The tire rubbed on it real bad, and there's nothing we can really do about it right now. Got the compressor housing all clean, got the wheel all clean. We think we are ready for first round of the Invitational today. Oh, to touch on this is not the first intro to the video I've done at this race. Man, we had about 10 solid gold minutes with Justin Swanstrom, and as soon as we drove away, my SD card went bad and I lost every bit of footage that I had from this weekend. It makes me sick to my stomach. Hopefully I can edit this part out that I'm talking about right now, and I can get home and I can recover it somehow. I've never had luck in the past, but I'm gonna try. It was gold. Swanstrom, man, you know, like him, love him, hate him, whatever.
he's good for what we're doing out here. He's a character. He's got the will to win. He's got all the resources available to be able to keep him at the top, and then his character is enough to keep him in the spotlight. So, you know, so without jerking him off anymore or whatever, you know, congrats to him. They've had an awesome season. I hope that you guys are able to see the footage that we got with him and Sean bullshitting at the starting line before the race. I'm not hopeful for it though. So, I don't know, Sean's on his way up right now to draw to see who we get first round of the Invitational. There's no one you can really hope to draw. All these cars are fast. This is the 15th race. No one's gotten slower throughout the season. Everyone's gotten, you know, considerably faster. Even the guys that you know, in the early parts of the season you may wish to draw early and go a few rounds, even those guys are fast now. So you're gonna have to bring your A game every single round. I don't know, I think that's it for us. Our buddy Fireball, Ryan Martin, he's currently in the lead for the points championship. He's about 9 rounds ahead. However, this race is double points. So each round you win, instead of 5 points, you get 10 points. So the way it's laid out right now, if Ryan were to somehow go out in the first round, and then Justin Swanstrom or Kai Kelly win this race, the entire race, Ryan could lose the championship and Justin or Kai could win the championship. On the flip side, if Ryan wins one single round, it doesn't matter who wins at that point. After that, he's the 2021 Season 4 NPK champion. So, we're going to be up there rooting for him. There's been a lot of, if you follow this whole stuff on the internet, you see there's lots of speculation on whether he's going to draw a teammate and go for the easy win, or whether he's going to take a call out from Kai or Justin. As far as I know, he still doesn't know. Up until this point, you know, we're an hour out from first round. As far as I know, he still hasn't made his mind up on what he's going to do. I suspect that he's not going to take the easy way, and I feel like he's going to race for it. You know, without going too much into Ryan's program, everyone thinks he's got it easy. He's got all this money and all the backing and all this stuff, and that's why he's number one. You know, they work, they've earned it. Whoever wins this championship this year, they have 100% earned it, whether it's Kai, Justin Swanstrom, Ryan, whatever. Whoever wins this deal, they've done whatever they had to do to win this championship. So, you know, obviously we're pulling for the 405. Any of those 3 guys that win, though, you know, congrats to them. So we're going to finish getting the car ready for round 1 here. I'm going to go up, listen to who we draw, and hopefully we can go a few rounds today. We want to get back in the top 10. You know, we started this year, we wanted to finish in the top 5. That's, you know, that's not in the cards anymore. We can still make it to the top 10. We just got to go a couple rounds today. So I'm going to go up there, listen to who we draw, and as soon as we figure out who we get, we'll get Sean over here, we'll talk about it, and hopefully we can go a few rounds today. So stick around, and we'll show you what we got.
All right, so this is 2 videos in one. It's New Orleans and the Bradenton race. Mainly the New Orleans because I just don't want to talk about it. I'm still mad about it.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened there happened. Nothing we can change about it. Tired of trying to explain it. So Bradenton, no. Cars hauling ass.
Yep.
Go out, make our test pass. Right? We made a test pass.
Yes.
Sort of.
And then we
No, we
did,
did.
team attack.
Then we did team attack. Drew Swanstrom first round.
I believe our first fucking test pass, we was the first car to make it down it.
Oh yeah, we were.
That's what
And
everybody
then-
told
and
me
then-
anyway.
yeah, no, and
Everybody's
then
like,
you-
nobody made a pass except you. And I was
You
like,
cut it off early. Well, like it was going down, it was good, so you fucking,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
everything was good. So then,
I'm the guy that don't like the wear and tear for unnecessary, you know.
yeah, ain't no
on the
reason
car.
for showing off that much.
That's right. That's
we already
right.
made it off.
We already made it off the starting line. Everybody else was shaking.
Yeah.
There wasn't no sense in fucking bragging.
Yeah.
You know.
So Swanstrom first round for the 3rd time this season. You put it on him for the 3rd time this season.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, that ain't talking shit. You know, it's
It ain't an easy thing to do either, man.
They're fast.
You
Hey,
know?
when you can beat someone like that, it's worth bragging about, man, because they're fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're not shitting on them, bragging about beating them. We're proud about beating them. Like
Nah.
that's an accomplishment, man.
Yeah.
Like we're in them guys' heads. Hey, and they'll admit it.
Yeah.
They know.
And for those of you that are dropping down to the comment section right now saying, yeah, well, where'd you finish and where'd they finish? Nah, who cares?
Yeah. Hey, and not to mention, we just said they're fast.
Yeah.
They got a good program. They they broke their car a lot, but they could keep the thing fucking together.
Yeah.
Like we had, everybody knows we had a lot of motor problems. We had other stupid little problems. We learned a lot this year, and we're gonna get better.
You know, bottom line, we came to no prep and we took it a little too literal. We did not prep enough for the season. We thought we did. Honestly, you know, we thought we were ready and we weren't.
Yeah, and the car's fast. But
Yeah.
it's that type of deal that we're those people who go out 1 out of every 5 passes and just lay one down.
Just whip
you
that
know?
thing out on the
and then
table.
after that you go, yeah, and then you don't make that same pass twice.
Then we don't make it to the 2nd round.
Yes.
So-
So, you know, and then as far as the Invitational goes, we really wanted to go a couple of rounds and try to get in the top 10. I don't know what I finished at. I'm guessing that the guys who made it rounds were already in front of me.
Yeah.
So I'm probably somewhere still around 12.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. I really wanted the top 10, but we drew Ryan first round. And like I've said before, it's bittersweet. I have read a few things on the internet, and you can't do anything but laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Because all season long, what have we heard? We've heard, Ryan's the only 405 guy that's worth a fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody else sucks. You can't beat fucking Ryan. And now it's, why'd you lay down for Ryan?
Yeah.
He laid down for his boy. I think it's fucking cool that you
Yeah.
guys think I got it like that.
Yeah.
I've tried to outrun his ass all season long.
Yep.
Literally all season long, we've tried to outrun Ryan. Did I try to outrun Ryan? Absolutely. Would it be bittersweet if I did? Absolutely.
Oh,
You know what I mean? But am I upset that I didn't? No.
Nah.
I'll just be honest, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was gonna outrun that motherfucker one time this season, I didn't want it to be that pass.
Yeah.
But it's not like I didn't try.
No,
Like,
I mean, instead of trying to go 200, we tried to go 205 and it was a little too much.
Well, when you race Ryan, you can't leave nothing in the trailer.
Yeah.
We had been making fast passes all day.
Yeah.
But when you lose to Lizzie by this far and Ryan outruns Lizzie, you think that tune was gonna outrun Ryan?
No.
No. So I turned it up a little bit. The starting line was a little bit bald. I let go of the button. A little bit late, by the way, because everybody's talking about that too.
Oh, yeah.
Sean ain't cut a light that bad all season. Hey, they ain't wrong.
No.
They're not wrong. You know,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? So, like, I you know me, man, I'll admit whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, they're not wrong. I didn't leave with him. You don't leave with Ryan, it's over. So
Which is a bad
I let off
move.
the button. It's a bad move, man. You let off the button, that bald spot, I think it turned the car just a little bit.
Just
And
like
then-
not, it didn't totally wash out, but it did kick it just a touch left.
just a
for
touch.
sure.
And that touch made me go straight to, what do you think, the 330 cone?
Yeah.
So, and as soon as it made that one move, it picks the front end up and it was rolling. Like, it was stupid.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, ease off the throttle just a little bit, get the front end back on the ground, and then drive this thing out.
Yeah.
Well, I already looked and he's 2 cars out on me.
Yeah.
Which, You know my thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you got 2 cars out on me,
But not when you're pointed at their passenger door.
not whenever I'm fixing to have to pedal this deal.
Yeah.
So I think I anticipated it a little bit too much and thought that the tires would touch the ground before they did.
Yeah.
And I honestly 100% believe that I had the wheel too far. You know my rule. You know what my rule is.
Oh, yeah.
If I get to here, I turn it back, because that means the front end, the tires aren't on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I turned to here. Whenever I eased off, it jerked the fucking car, man. You know, and then I thought, I'm racing one of my best friends.
Yeah.
He 2 cars out on me. He finna win this championship.
Yeah.
I should let out. I should.
That didn't make it to your foot.
I should let out. Now my brain vetoed that deal, or my nuts came up and vetoed it. I don't know. And then something ran through my head like, if you lift right now, you know you wouldn't lift against anybody else.
Yep.
Nobody else. Then everybody's gonna gave it to him. Okay, which it didn't matter what I did. Now, all season long, you can't outrun Ryan. You fucking suck. Ryan's the only one who's fast, and now I threw it for Ryan to win.
Yeah.
I wish I had it like that, guys.
Yeah.
And
so just to throw it out there, to show you how fast we were going, the draggy slip still says a high 4.0 at well into the 190s. So it's not like
on that pass against Ryan, yeah,
where you were like, I talked to several people that come over. I was looking right in Sean's windshield there at about 500 foot. I was like, yeah, I know he's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, I was like, Jesus Christ, man, this is going to be the last pass that we make of the season before all the winter upgrades, and I'm going to put it in the wall, trying to run down a car that even if I was on a really, really, really straight and good and flawless pass, it'd be a lot to come around him at 2 cars.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my thing, is 2 cars. If it's 2 cars, man, I should just lift and save the wear and tear on the motor. And after I was laid on the tree and the car kicked sideways, man, I wasn't running him down anyways.
No.
So I should have just lifted, but then it would have looked like I coasted, but he still beat me by, what was it, 3, 4 fucking cars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he made a good one.
Yeah, no, he did. And that even makes it funnier when people think, are you laid down for him? First off, ain't I'm one motherfucker in no prep that needs to lay down for Ryan.
No.
He's outran everybody out there.
Yep. So that kind of concludes our NPK season. We're not going home and putting the car up though.
We're in Atlanta and it is freezing.
Dude, it is cold. It is not hot Atlanta. So we're here at RK Racecraft, and we're gonna drop this whole thing off at
our next year's season starts right now.
Yep.
So there's a few things that the whole front end situation is getting worse. I don't know if the turbos are moving.
Oh,
I mean, they gotta be. But the one turbo, so I don't know if anybody saw any of my passes this weekend, but it looked like every pass, whenever I dump out of it on the big end, we blew the motor up.
Yeah.
And that's fair enough.
And hey, and that's a thing. That's a thing in the comment section too. What happened to the motor? Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
The motor's good.
Oh, well, the turbo is hitting the driver's side front tire so bad that as soon as I lift, it comes down this far and it fills the whole cab up with smoke. So it's like I just did another burnout after the pass, and it's just smoke.
It's like an airplane landing.
We had 4 passes on those brand new tires that we just put on it for that reason, and it's already indented in just a little bit. So we're gonna get in here, we're gonna get the front end off. I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I want RK to look at and to address. And if you're gonna run with the big boys, this is the type of shit you gotta do. You know, we're the type of people that we're used to doing everything ourselves. RK helped us set the car up last time, and he did a few things to it. There's a few things more that I want him to do.
For sure.
Like simplicity of pulling this engine out. He's gonna build new headers simply for the fact that we can't change this engine out in between rounds. We do have a spare motor right now. It's still sitting at Proline, it's ready to go.
Yeah.
But if we needed to pull that thing out in between rounds, we can't do it. The headers take too long to get on and off the car. Now, if we blew up on Friday night, we'd be ready Saturday morning.
Oh, absolutely.
Which we did a couple of times.
Yeah.
But in between rounds, it's just not doable for the 2 of us right now to make that deal happen. So
the headers are just they're a pain. That's the hardest part.
Studs, and I want them to slide on there.
That's a decent idea.
this is what he does.
Yep.
You know, he finishes up cars. I mean, you can build them from start to finish, but he finishes up cars, and I'm really hoping to take about 80 pounds off that car, and I'm hoping to take 25, maybe 30 off of me. So that way we can put the weight where we want it. Whenever we learned, another thing that we're fortunate enough to learn this year is this car can weigh 2650. It weighs 2675.
Yep.
But not at the tracks. It weighs,
dude, don't get me started.
It weighs 2712 this weekend is what it weighs.
Yeah.
So that tells me that all these
Tells me there's some
scales
cheating motherfuckers out there is what
are
it
like
tells me.
40 pounds light.
Yeah.
And if they're 40 pounds light, we need to be able to pull that 40 pounds out of the car.
Yep.
If we can race this thing at 2600.
Yeah. I mean, where, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, in my opinion, where the lightweight stuff really helps is early on the starting line. It's easier to get that little weight moving than it is.
And that's what we got to do this year. We have got to go a little bit faster early. I feel like we got the turbo fuck you drive-by down.
Oh yeah.
So we got to go faster earlier, and after that, I don't think we'll need to make 80 pounds of boost.
But we can.
But we can. It's there.
So we'll get this thing rolled back there, get it up wherever they want it, and I don't know, I guess in the off season, as we get updates, we'll update y'all, and we'll get ready for NPK season 5.
Probably won't see this one again until we start testing.